Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I, Mr. Soccer, will share with you soccer players that remind us of legends. Let's start off with goalkeepers. There are two that are arguably the same Buffon and Courtois. Now, I know what you are thinking. What? But here's some information that I think you'll find interesting. Courtois is 6'7", while Buffon is 6'4". They're both tall goalies for their size, and they arguably make the same saves. Remember the save that Courtois made against Mo Salah in the 2022 Champions League? It hit his leg and came off the post. And Buffon made the same save, except it was from a free kick. And not just that, but remember the save that Buffon made in the 2006 World Cup final against France? It was beautiful, but I hated it because I'm a Zidane fan. Well, Courtois made the exact same save 12 years later. And to top it off, they're both from Europe. Now, the next players. Lionel Messi and Diego Maradona. They both played for Barcelona in their career, and they both won a World Cup. And they both lost the World Cup final against the same team, Germany. Remember the hand of God? Well, Messi already also has made a hand of God of his own, with people thinking it's a header. And remember the goal of the century when Maradona ran around everyone and scored? Well, Messi did the exact same thing 29 years later. Now, let's talk about the most obvious reincarnation. Erling Haaland is a reincarnation of Zlatan. They're both from Scandinavian countries, while Zlatan is 6'5". Holland is 6'4". Remember the Zlatan scissors kick back in Euro 2012? Well, Holland did the same thing years later against Schalke in the Bundesliga. Now you can see how similar they are. Next, we're talking about the two wizards in soccer, Ronaldinho and Neymar. They both won one Champions League at the same club, Barcelona. Ronaldinho won an Olympic bronze medal with, of course, Neymar there in 2012. And 4 years later, Neymar won gold. And just look at their dribbling skills. See this rainbow flick kick that Ronaldinho did? Well, Neymar did it 2 years later. The next two people are CR7 and Mbappe. You see, Ronaldo has been Mbappe's idol since he was a child. And not to mention, that's why they both play left wing. And maybe that's the same reason why Mbappe went to Real Madrid. And not also to mention, they both got knocked out of the round of 16 back in Euro 2020. The next pair is Claude Makelele. His reincarnation is N'Golo Kante. Look, they're both from France, and they've both played for Chelsea in their career. They also both have African roots. See this Makelele tackle? Well, Kante did the same thing years later. And they're really small statue players. Makelele is 5'9", while Kante is 5'6". Next pair is Luis Figo and Cristiano Ronaldo. Figo was a master at free kicks when he was at Real Madrid, and so was Ronaldo when he had his time at Madrid. And both of them won the Champions League at Real Madrid. But not just that, but they both were in the same team that lost Euro 2004. And they have very similar moves. Figo is a just shoot it person. Look at this power shot he took outside of the box in El Clasico. And remember Ronaldo's bicycle kick? It was out of this world. Next pair is Lionel Messi. His reincarnation is Julian Alvarez. You see, both of them won the World Cup back in 2022. Oh, and hear this. Messi started his career in 2004 for the Barcelona first team. 5 years later, he won the Champions League in 2009. In 2018, Alvarez started his career at River Plate. 5 years later, he won the Champions League with Manchester City last year. And can you believe Messi was Alvarez's idol since he was a kid? Alvarez, not Messi. This next pair might shock you, but it's actually true. Gabriel Jesus is the reincarnation of R9. Look, they're both Brazilian. See how Jesus moves through these players? Well, R9 does the exact same. And see this chip shot when Jesus tricked the goalie by pretending to move to the other side? Well, R9 did the opposite. He pretended to chip, but instead moved to the other side, tricking the goalie. Now, the two bonus players. Luis Suarez is a reincarnation of Roy Keane. Look, both of them are fierce strikers who score many goals. Both of them have a fierce nature by tacklings or biting. And both of them have played in the Premier League. Well, Suarez played in the Premier League for 4 years. Roy Keane played in it for triple more years than Suarez. So if you look closely, you could see that they are fierce strikers and fierce players. Did you see the similarity? If you watch through this full video, give a pat on your shoulder, and please like and subscribe for more soccer adventures. And remember that Mr. Soccer is always here, so you can comment on your next video you want to see.